Hi guys, so I'm going to make this video my foundation routine plus contour and highlight, and then I am going to try and get a couple other videos in for you guys by today. Um, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So first off, you want a clean, nice, fresh face. I just did my eyebrows and that was it. So now I'm going to primer my face. When I do my own primer, I like to use my hands. That way I really get in there and get all in the place that I need to. But when doing clients, I like to use a brush like this. Where you can find these brushes anywhere. They're so popular. Um, so for my primer, I'm using the Ulta Matte Primer. I found it to be really nice and on my skin, the way it feels is real nice and smooth. So I'm just going to rub that into my face. I found this primer to help a lot because I am really oily and I do sweat easy, but I really do like that dewy finish. So I was able to get a matte finish without getting all sweaty and gross and still look a little dewy. And it's all in this process that I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm just rubbing my primer into my face. That way it gets in there really good. And I found to help that when I really put my primer under my eyes, my concealer doesn't crease. I know they have a concealer primer by Smashbox. Yeah, Smashbox. But I've never tried it. So yeah. I mean, a lot of people are more oily than dry, um, so this is a good primer. It's obviously from Ulta. I'm not sure how much it was, but probably not that expensive. So yeah, I just rubbed all that in really good. My face feels so nice and soft. Then then I can do my foundation. So I'm still using the Makeup Forever HD, and I'm just putting it onto my hand. And then I take these two brushes. Sorry, they're dirty. I've been using them. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about my hair. It's still wet, so I didn't want to do it. So I like to use the fatter one for down here, and then the smaller one for my nose and my forehead. So you're just going to brush that in. And I put more product where I need coverage, like under my eye. I don't put too much. Like you just saw, I didn't add any right there. And I'm running low on foundation. I need a new one. I'm thinking about trying the Bobbi Brown foundation, but it is a bit pricey. But you do get what you pay for, right? Okay. So now I'm taking the smaller one, and the big one's from MAC. The smaller one is just from e.l.f. So just rub that in really good on your eyes. Oh, sorry, I didn't even know that I wasn't in the camera. Okay, and then rub into the forehead. Just want to rub that in all really good. Let me see if I can get a bit more out of here. And when I say I'm running low, I'm running really low. I do have one other foundation. Well, I mean, I have a few foundations. I have the Kat Von D, but I don't really want to go back to that one. So if I run out of this one, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I have a drugstore one. It's the Rimmel. I really like that one. I just don't go to bleh. I just don't go to Arden as much as I used to, or so I just don't really. So I just don't have time to go get a new foundation. I also need a new concealer. That's why in this video you're going to see me using this concealer. It is the Master Concealer by Maybelline. This is in the color 20 Light. So it looks like that. I got this one at Walgreens. I always get Walgreens and CVS mixed up. Okay, and then I just dabbed a bit on a brush like this. And we're going to apply it under your eye area. Just like that. And then take a beauty blender. Or I like to smear it a little bit with my finger just to get the whole, so it's actually covering like my whole under eye. And I just take my beauty blender. In a lot of my other videos, you've probably seen me apply my concealer first and then my foundation, because I was doing that for a very long time. I just recently decided to start doing my foundation first. I found it a lot easier when I did it that way. And then we're going to do the other eye, and I always go down the nose just a bit. Let me actually get what's off this brush. Okay, so do the same to the other eye. Okay, so my concealer and foundation's all done. Now I'm going to go into contour. For contour, I normally use my Anastasia contour kit, but now I've been using a little bit of both. I use the Smashbox and then I use the contour kit. So we will go in to see how I contour and highlight, which I can't find my highlighter pen, but I am going to show you how I highlight with the Bobbi Brown. So I'm just going to take a little bit and just mark where I want my contour on my cheeks. There, just a little bit. And then I take this contour brush by Real Techniques and use the same Smashbox contour. And then we're going to just color that in, make our contour line, and blend it upwards. Okay, and do the same for the other side. And I'm just putting product on my brush and pushing it in, but trying to blend it at the same time. I'm sorry if it looks a little confusing. It's just I find it easier to apply my contour like that. And then I just go down the sides of my nose really lightly. And underneath. And then across the hairline. And that's it. So there's my contour, but I'm not finished. So then after I apply that, I take my contour kit, and I mainly like to use these two colors right here. So I'm going to take this first one because it's closest to that one that I just applied. Barely tap it, and I'm just going to apply this right here to make our contour a little deeper. just to deepen the contour line. Okay, now moving on, I'm taking my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick, and then I take a brush like this. This one's by my Sonia collection that I got at Target. Then I'm just going to apply some of my highlighter to the brush. Now, it all really depends where you want to be highlighted. But I will show you what I do and how I apply it. So I'm just going to apply it right here, obviously. You guys know the drill. And you want to go all the way back, and you can even bring it up a little bit, but without adding product. You're just blending. Okay, and then do the same for the other side. Now I'm just blending the product. Then, down the bridge of your nose. And then above your lip. And then you can also contour right above your eyebrow, but it's totally up to you. I just apply a little bit and just blend it, because with the product still on your brush, that's just enough. That will just give you a really dewy finish, and then spray your face with some MAC Fix Plus. And we are all finished, so that is how that is my foundation routine plus contour and highlight. Really easy and simple. I mean, you can replace any of these products with your own stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will have a couple other videos for you in a bit, I guess.